only on esportbf.com.
All right, guys, how are you doing today? BrettFX here. It's going to be solo casting this first match, but when we get into our league matches, we should be going or getting a co-caster there. This is going to be Existence versus Guerrilla Warfare here, guys, and we are going to be watching right now the finals of the G4G Cup. I believe this was the final G4G Cup, actually, and right now we are going to be on Giant Shadow, so very interested to see how this is going to be turning out. We've seen these two teams clash before. We've seen these two teams play before. So we are going to find out who's going to win this first or last and final cup. So far, Bounce is doing a fairly decent job setting up on top of that point with Synergy there. We do have Reckless as well in the back, but we do have Slinky's coming around for a potential flank. And that could be huge, actually, if he can pick off a couple of those back players. Potentially even, oh, wait, what is he? He is an AT Assault. So yeah, I really do want to see if Slinky is going to be able to get this tank. He is going to be waiting very patiently here. Now, taking out this tank right away from the start is going to be really big for these guys. Now, it does look like they could potentially lose out on this first point, but the hesitation here from Slinky's, yeah, this is bad, man. He wasted his opportunity there to really get some things done. I don't like that. And we are going to be seeing him half in the back on up. So nobody really in a position here to attack to the flag just yet. Slim is very low on health. Has to go ahead and back on up. Remember, if he dies, which he just did, that is going to be pretty much your frontline spawning going down. So definitely not good. We do have the mortar support that's going to be up for Reckless. Yeah, that was not the best way to start that out. Really do think that it should have just went for it, you know. Even if you die in that situation, you do have your squad leader back up in a position to go ahead and get you to respawn back in fairly quickly. So, yeah, the tank may kill you. The tank may know, hey, AT Assault is dead for a little while. But, you know, you got to at least try and make that play. Do some damage on the tank. Make them back up. Get some heals going on. Maybe coordinate with your own tank to make a push. So, anyways, we are going to be seeing Synergy waiting for the inevitable push that's going to be coming in onto that B side as he does see the smoke going down. There are 2-3 players that are going to be making their attack on it. He knows there's at least one setting up right now. He spots him out into B house. We'll be able to take him down. Spots out a second one and kills him. That's going to be Slim getting picked up as well. And he looks for the headshot on a third. Can't quite finish it off. That will be his teammate there, that tree, able to do the job that he needed to do. And possibly picking up another one as he goes ahead, jumps in his face, sits down, doesn't even make it look hard. And we are going to be seeing another successful hold here onto the flag. And that guy has an arm on him right there, throwing that ammo right up. Can you imagine how heavy those ammo pouches are? I mean, the amount of ammo that you get from him, he just like chucks them across the map like it's nothing. It's quite impressive. But anyways, we are going to be seeing another 2 points up onto the board. So it's a 2-0 right now in terms of set. Remember, it is the first to 8 that will be the victor here on this map. And this is a best-of-1 series, so we really need to be seeing Guerrilla Warfare starting to pick it up a little bit. All right, so we are going to be seeing another attack coming in onto that B site. Bounce will be able to pick up at least one. He does have that med kit around, so he will be able to heal up fairly fast, but he does know at least another player getting onto that B site. So he should be able to take him down fairly easy. The hip fire on this gun is, oh, but he doesn't get a single shot off. I don't really think he knew exactly where he was at. You should have kind of at least maybe pre-fired that, but either way, he will end up going down. So Slinky's will be able to get the kill there. That is a big deal. But guess what? Synergy is going to be able to follow it up with a kill of his own. We talked about this the other day, last weekend, with Synergy using the AT grenades, not just for the tank, but also for infantry players. He does have that incendiary effect on it. So when you're in a situation where you're stuck in that corner over on logs, you can't go anywhere. So using those incendiaries to flush them out, or at the very least get a kill like what we saw there, I mean, that's what you need to do. So smart plays on his part. So far, we are not seeing really any sets going down whatsoever. No tickets really going down whatsoever here for Guerrilla Warfare. They are really struggling on this particular map. We do see Synergy picking up another one down range. A couple of players are going to be setting up into Ivy. And look at that right now. Synergy is 12-1. As he is really just locking this lane down. I really like the usage, once again, of the nades. And there's just nowhere here, really, for Guerrilla Warfare to go. I mean, in this situation right here, guys, it's just coming down to kills, and they just are not getting any. Now, we do see a push coming in from the tank, potentially, on water side, but there's no infantry coming in. When you do push in with that tank, you need to have a couple of players kind of leading the charge, or at the very least, right even with the tank to go ahead and get those kills. Now, we do see that happening right there, and that will be Synergy going down. That tree is going to try and get a couple of shots in from that mortar support. The tank does have to back on up, but the infantry, for the most part, are down. Xanax will be back up. He is going to get picked up. Bounce, though, the last player alive, all the way in the back. He could get the tanker, and he does. That is a huge play right there, potentially taking out the armor if he doesn't get revived. And Bounce keeping it alive here on the backside. He is just making this look easy. He takes down the tank driver. He takes down the tank, basically, picking up 2 more kills along the way. The guy is an animal. He needs no one else, no teammates. He just needs his gun, his med pack, and to get the hell out of the way. And we are going to be seeing another B retake coming in. 0 sets on the board for Guerrilla Warfare. Really a decent push coming in there for Guerrilla Warfare. But honestly, Existence and Bounce over here saving it there at the end. I mean, really, that's the highlight right there. Bounce just did a fantastic job. So we're going to be seeing him trying to lock it down further, as he will spot another player onto water side. And another push coming in. Synergy. He's going to go ahead, look for a potential kill. Bounce is going to be following it back up. He spots out 2, spots out a 3rd, but not going to be able to make it happen. Too many players to shoot at. Not enough bullets in that situation. But guess what? That tree is going to be trying to follow it up. Hipfire Pro there with that LMG. I'm not going to be, knocking him for that. I do the same thing. But he is going to be able to get at least 1 kill. The tank sitting onto the flag as well with really no threat whatsoever. I mean, Cryfax, that more power to you, brother. I'd be doing the exact same thing. So, really like the way they're playing so far. Another failed attempt coming onto that big Synergy. Oh, God. He is just making those headshots look so good. And we are going to be seeing, once again, a failed attempt onto that B side. This could potentially be a 7-0 in sets on this first half. Going into half number 2, down an incredible amount. Really don't know what they could do in this situation. I mean, honestly, it's... I hate to call games early. I really do, because I've been that caster. I've been that caster who has called games early. And they have completely flipped around. But, I mean, a potential 07 comeback. That's going to be tough. And we are going to be seeing eXz not able to get any shots downfield. Big push coming in over here on the right side. As we are going to be following up on Slinkies. See if they can get onto this B side here just for desperation. But, I mean... Right now, it's just desperation. They got to get onto the flag. There is no choice. Yes, if they get wiped, they're done. 3 more kills in the set will belong to them. You can see right now, eXz trying to get over there to his teammates. We do have some nice mortar shots coming in. The tank is up, so potentially we are going to be seeing him maybe getting over here in a speedy time. Make something happen out of it. As Synergy at the moment is going to go ahead, get a couple of... holes into this wall. Unfortunately, his gun is gone for the time being, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and check out where Bounce is at. Xanax is going to be all the way into the back. I do want to see what Cryfax is going to be doing here. We do see the B flag now going over into the favor. I believe for the first time in this map, they are going to be capping this flag. Boom, there you go. B site is going to be into the favor there of Guerrilla Warfare. And they should be able... They got to stay alive, though. 1 more kill, and that's it. They got to hide. They got to hide. You just got 15 seconds. Do not die in order to get this set back here, guys. And eXz almost get taken down. Just a few more seconds, and Bounce could potentially end it out right here, right now. And it does look like we are going to be going into a halftime. But what was it? Did eXz actually get the kill, or was it traded out? And it does look like eXz dies, bounce, able to get the kill, 7-0 as we go into half number 2. And honestly, guys, this is just not looking good. Taking a look right now at the sets of what we actually saw, so you can just see there, really, I mean, not even kills going into the favor of Guerrilla Warfare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So you're looking at 11 kills before set number 7. And actually, one of those kills, I believe, so 11 kills. That is rough. That is rough. So yeah, we saw some life there at the end. It looked like potentially we were going to be seeing some points going onto the board there for Guerrilla Warfare, but not the case. Not the case. So we are going to be switching sides. Guerrilla Warfare, you could kind of say maybe they have the better side. I don't want to say easier side. Better side is what I mean. I've seen games where A side got completely, pushed all the way into the back of the spawn before, so I would say that A side is just a little bit easier to play. Now, here's the thing. Guerrilla Warfare has to literally be perfect in this next set, which means that they're going to have to get all the kills. They're going to have to get all the caps on B side. They're going to have to make sure their armor stays up. They're going to have to make sure that Cryfax goes down in the armor. That's a lot of variables here in this game. Taking a look at the KD, though, real quick. Synergy 16-5. Bounce going 11-4. And those two guys really putting up some massive numbers there for their team. eXz really the only player getting some kills going down. He is positive on the other side, but it's just not enough. All right, so here we go. We have swap sides, and man, like I said, I don't like calling them early, but guys, it is not looking good here for Guerrilla Warfare. So we are going to be seeing Slinks getting onto that B site right here first, and Synergy. We're going to go on board with Synergy. He's on the hot hand. Oh man, he gets the headshot right away. He's like, you know what, guys? Why watch anybody else? We're just going to be throwing up some massive numbers here, as he will be able to get that first kill initially onto that B site. We do see him setting up for a potential push onto that B house. Xanax does end up going down from the mortars, and this is definitely what you want those mortars for. But guess what, Slinkies? You got Synergy back behind B house. You got to watch out for that, man. Make sure you use some smoke or something. Limpet charge is going to be going down, and I hate just, bragging about one player because it looks like I'm biased. But look at this. Look at him. Synergy is dismantling this team single-handedly. He's listening for the gunshots. He's going to be able to find him, picks him up with the hipfire. I mean, honestly, like, this man is just an animal here on the game. He's using all of his tools to the best of the ability. He's taking those limpet charges. He's taking out walls. He's just doing everything, guys. It's amazing. I would not be surprised if somehow he figures out how to throw med packs in this game. But we are going to be seeing him poking out, picks up Reckless. Why pick anybody else? We're just going to stay on Synergy for a while. So we are going to be seeing 4 more tickets here in this set before it goes down. And as soon as they get this cap over, it's pretty much going to be game, set, match. As we do see the tank now coming back around. Synergy going to go ahead and back on up a little bit, watching out for these lines. He finally does end up getting taken down. But you know what? We're going to see our superstar number 2, as that's going to be onto Bounce. He is going to be setting up onto the flag. They're still getting the cap as well. Nothing has been stopped. And it does look like Xanax will be able to finish that off. Gets the spawn beacon down. Teammates are going to be aplenty here onto this B side as the cap does go through. 8 tickets, that's going to be it. And there you have it. 8-0 existence. Makes it look easy, almost like it was a warm-up round there. And they are going to be your champions for the last and final G4G Qualification Cup. Congratulations, guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the sets there. Yeah, that just looks... Whew. So good there. Scoreboard, 21-6. Synergy's just doing a fantastic job. 12-6 there for Bounce. We are going to be seeing Cryfax never going down in his tanks. 3-0. And I want to say this too. Like, Cryfax, you're like, well, he didn't do much in the armor. He pretty much did exactly what he needed to do in the armor. When your infantry is taking care of business, you can basically prop your legs up on the sofa there. Make sure you got yourself a little drink in one hand, and you just sit there. Every now and then you may move it back and forth, but I mean, when you got infantry like that, you don't need to worry about anything.